What is up, guys? Back with some more videos talking about 2019 Mr. Olympia once again, and the official scorecard for the Friday night finals. Saturday night finals have finally been released, and we're gonna talk about it right now. So, very interesting. Something here between Hadi Choopan and William Bonac. I'm gonna get into that right now. But this right here is gonna let you guys see exactly how many points separate these guys, as well as, obviously at this point you should know who plays where. That information is out there, but the scorecards themselves, very cool to look at these to kind of see if a guy was like 1 point away, 2 points, 10 points way off the mark. So if you don't know, Brandon Curry won, being number 14 here on the list. He got 7 points. So the lower the number, the better for the competitor. You want low numbers. The lowest number competitor wins. So that's how it works out. So he got 7 points. Great for him. William Bonac into the finals now. He got 11. So we can talk about the prejudging as well, because they have the both prejudging and final score here. So Brandon got the same in terms of prejudging and final. So he got 7-7, tallied up to 14, placing first for him. William Bonac got 10 at prejudging, 11 in the finals, and total was 21. Now, they gave Hadi Choopan 17 points in prejudging. 17 points. Like, that kind of blows my mind, because honestly I feel like Hadi should have beat William. Like, being very serious with the guys, looking at the photos, looking at the videos, looking at everything, looking at prejudging, Hadi actually annihilated William everywhere. The only pose that William had over Hadi was a back double, but that's one pose. Hadi's back lat spread was wider, thicker, and more impressive than William's. Every other pose that Hadi has that's not a back double bicep going up against William is way more impressive, way more detailed, way more shredded, way more bone dry. I don't understand what this is. Prejudging for Hadi Choopan, which is third place, well, number 3 here. He came third, and his number's third here. It's kind of funny, but they gave him 7 points apart between him and William. Like, seriously? Like, I just don't see that. I don't understand that, but whatever. So 17 points for Hadi prejudging, 12 for the finals. So they had William Bonac beating Hadi both in the prejudging and the finals. I don't see it. I don't understand. Like, so if you want to go pose to pose, if you really want to go pose to pose, are you really telling me that William Bonac beats Hadi Choopan? Like, are you dead ass serious? I don't see it. I don't understand, but it's a pass. It's whatever. So 7 points separating Hadi and William for judging, for the prejudging, and only 1 point difference between the finals. So Hadi made up a lot of ground. Honestly, it probably could have been the lighting. Maybe he didn't do anything at all, because he looked the same to me between prejudging and finals, to be honest. I wasn't there. I was watching live stream, but in terms of what I can see, he looked relatively the same to me. So, but he did make up a lot of points. Like, that's 5 points, between prejudging and final. So that's a big difference. But he got third. Now, in fourth place being Dexter Jackson. The finals, he got 18 points, which is only 1 point behind Hadi. Okay, and he got 25. So I feel like Dexter came back looking better in the finals, though. Dexter came back at the finals looking better, but they gave him a higher score, meaning he didn't improve. So that's a little funny. Okay, just okay, but he still came in fourth overall, so that's good for him. Running out top 5 being Rolly Winkler. Rolly got 25 points in the prejudging, and he made up a lot of ground, by the way. Not enough to edge him to the top 4. But he got 20 points in the finals. So this man was only 2 points overall away from Dexter Jackson from winning, because Dexter's total is 43, Rolly's total is 45. So in the whole, between prejudging and finals, he was 2 points away from beating Dexter and placing in top 4. That kind of sucks for Rolly, because if Rolly brought just a little tighter package in prejudging, that would have been enough to push him at least in the 4th position in the Olympia. He didn't bring it. Soft, watery. Apparently he had an injury. Like, that sucks, but he didn't bring it, so it is what it is. Number 6 being Steve Kuclo. Now, Steve Kuclo was pretty consistent with his points, I will say. 30 and 30. So Steve here being number 8 here on the list, got 6th place in Olympia. Prejudging, he got 30. Finals, he got 30, totaling 60 points. So Steve looked great. I think he's good where he is. Now, between Steve and Cedric, bro, that's 21 point difference. So Cedric got 46 points in prejudging and 35 in the finals. Damn. Just damn. It's quite a bit there, but he still placed number 7th in the world, so you can't really knock that. Number 8 being Lucas Osadil. Now, I'm not a big fan of this guy. I feel like he works hard. He brings in an insane condition package. But in terms of genetics, he doesn't have the best structure. He doesn't have the prettiest muscle bellies. He doesn't have the prettiest presentation. I don't feel like he poses that well. I don't know, man. Like, it's not knocking him himself. Like, it's just a physique and how he presents it. It's a bit funny. It's very flamboyant. I'm not a big fan, but that's just my personal opinion. I mean, I'm like, who am I to judge anyone, right? So 40 points in prejudging, 44 in the finals. Pretty basic there. Number 9 being Akeem Williams, who is 15 on the list here, 37. So he actually beat Lucas Osadil in the prejudging. Interesting. Akeem beat Lucas in the prejudging, which, bro, he was actually ahead of Lucas, so he could have placed 8th in this Olympia. But he did something really bad that pushed him 12 points back in the finals, which was enough for Lucas Osadil to slide into that 8th spot. So I don't know what Akeem did, but I mean, really wasn't good for him in terms of the judges' eyes. So, and right now the top 10 is going to be Patrick Moore, which the talk of the hour, the talk of the show, the talk of the entire Olympia was Hadi Choopan and Patrick Moore. And, Chris Bumstead winning the Class of Physique Olympia. And obviously the 212 Olympia, I think it was Kamal El-Gardni who won that as well. So, but in the open, Patrick Moore and Hadi was a talk. Insane guys. They brought conditioning and brought really good shape. The best conditioned guys in the overall open show. Amazing. 55 points in prejudging and 41 in the finals. I actually feel like he was pretty consistent between both prejudging and finals. So I feel like the prejudging score should have been lower. He actually beat Lucas Osadil in the finals. He beat Akeem and Lucas Osadil in the finals. Okay, so prejudging killed him. So he could have been 8th. This guy could have been 8th. His final package beat Cedric prejudging package. So Patrick could have definitely been way higher, but I'm not sure where they got these numbers from in terms of Patrick, because Patrick was so impressive. So impressive. Like, it's not even funny what I saw on stage from Patrick Moore. I can't even begin to describe, but he got 10th. I don't get it. I really don't understand, but it is what it is. And now the numbers just go insane. Like, we have Luke Sandow here, who must be pretty disappointed, but whatever. First Olympia getting 11th place. He actually beat Patrick Moore in prejudging because Patrick Moore got 55 points. He got 49 points. So he actually beat Patrick Moore there, but then Luke Sandow lost ground and Patrick Moore gained ground in the finals. So that's where the difference in points came for Patrick Moore to beat Luke Sandow. And yeah, it is what it is there. So Luke probably could have been top 6 if he was bone dry like the Arnold, but he didn't. I think he actually beat Steve Kuklo in the Arnold. Was Steve in the Arnold? I don't remember. I think he was. I think Steve placed top 5 at the Arnold, and Luke Sandow placed 3rd at that contest. So he has the ability to take out Steve Kukla, who was 6th in the world at this Olympia. But Luke Sandow placed 11th, so he was just way off the mark, way off the freaking mark, and definitely a missed opportunity for him. He probably does feel bad about it. It is what it is. Jonathan Del Groza, both prejudging and final package were the same, placing 12th at Olympia. He's competitor number 12 here on the sheet. 60 points, total 120, so pretty consistent there. Juan Morel also having the same score for both prejudging final, being 68, so both prejudging final he got the same score. Max Charles actually beat Juan. Max Charles got, so it was a 1 point difference between Max Charles being the 2nd number here and Juan Morel being the 13th number here. So okay, 1 point between both prejudging and finals. So damn, I mean, there's not a big difference between 13 and 14 once you're outside top 10. Like, once you're outside top 10, you're outside top 10. Like, it doesn't really matter where you place inside top 10, you're outside of that. So the conversation is inside the top 10. Unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, we want to know about the top 10 guys, and we don't talk about them. So, but you know, Juan just didn't hit his mark. He really didn't. Michael Lockett, 75 and 75 points across. So it looks like, you know, these guys who place 12 place and up, they just kind of gave them consistent scores. They're kind of like, okay, you know, it is what it is. Like, just give them consistent scores. Like, it's fine. But then you had the last place finisher being Muhammad Shaban from Egypt. He placed 16th, which is dead last. He got 80 points in the prejudging and 79 in the final. So there's a 1 point difference between his prejudging package versus his final package. But he still came in dead last, so it's not really a big deal. But all in all, I feel like Hadi should have been no lower than second. There was talks about him winning the whole show. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand. Patrick Moore should have been no lower than 8th. Like, I can understand, although Cedric being stupidly out of condition and just not in shape at all. Freaking guest posing conditioning. You know, like, yeah, Cedric beating him on shape alone. Okay, I guess I'll take it. But, bro, Lucas Osladil and Akeem Williams beating Patrick Moore. Are you drunk? Nah, bro, that must be a mistake. Anyways, guys, quick breakdown of the score sheet. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the placings, about the point difference, and about, you know, just where everyone fell. I feel like, once again, Luke Sandow had amazing potential along with Cedric, along with, you know, Luke Sandow, Cedric, and Rolly. These guys had amazing potential to crack that top 6 and some even win the show. Like, Cedric could have won. Rolly could have won if they came in bone dry. They didn't do that. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Thank you for subscribing. Subscribe down below if you're not subscribers yet. Support the boy, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.